Ibrahim Traoré at it again. Ibrahim Traoré at it every day. He will do one or two things, to trend. And this one, he have done this one and again, and he's trending. I saw on the news this morning where they said Ibrahim Traoré have signed into law that in Burkina Faso there will be minor offenders will no longer be sent to jail. Right? He said minor offenders will be subjected into community service, work for them to just do it, and then they will be reintegrated back to the society after doing community service, right? And I found that reasonable, because if you go to Nigerian prison, in fact, if you go to prisons across Africa here, you see a lot of people that are languishing in prison for minor offense. I don't think it's reasonable. I don't think it makes sense to me for people to commit minor offense. I'm not in support of any offense or minor offense, or call it any kind of offense. I'm not in support of it, but there are offenses that should not require going to jail. If you go to Nigerian prison, you go to other prisons in Africa, you see youth that have spent 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 15 years for minor offense. And you know very well that in prison, a lot of people learn bad characters in prison. You call it correctional center. Sometimes it doesn't end up being correctional center. There are some innocent people that will enter into jail, and the people they met there, those hardened criminals they met there, will corrupt their mind. When they come out, they will start feeling like the only way to survive is by committing crime, or by stealing, or by armed robbery. So when you are calling it correctional center, sometimes it's not correctional center. It shouldn't be called correctional center. A lot of people have gone into jail, come out, and become worse. So government should try to look into this issue. Sending people to jail for minor offenses does not make any sense. To me, it doesn't make any sense. There are other ways to punish them. It's either they pay fine, or they will be subjected to do, community service work, and that's all. But sending them to jail might also introduce them into kind of bad characters. When they come out, they become, danger in the society. So Ibrahim Traoré is always visionary. This is one of the reasons why I love him so much. I love what he's doing. I love his kind of leadership in Burkina Faso. He's always thinking ahead of everybody. That is one of the reasons why Burkina Faso now is taking shape. It's becoming one of the fastest growing country in the whole of Africa. For those of you that have not visited Burkina Faso before, if I thought you visited Burkina Faso before Ibrahim Traoré came, and visit Burkina Faso right now, you will get to understand that Ibrahim Traoré is a necessity. I'm telling you the gospel truth. So kudos to him for that kind of order that he made. It's very, very good. It's very, very important. Let's stop sending minor offenders to jail. It does not make any sense. It's also creating danger in the society. So what do? You subject them, you make them to do community service, or you make them to pay fine, or you rehabilitate them, let them go and learn skill, than sending them to jail. Sending them to jail may damage their character, may also cause dangers in the society. There are a lot of people I've seen in a scenario where someone that is in prison, that came out from prison, also committed the same crime that he was sent to prison for, and still they returned him back to prison again. So it doesn't make any sense. Prison, everything is not all about prison. If you really want the best for the youth, for the younger ones that are coming up, what you do is when they offend, when there's an offense that is not worth going to jail, let them pay fine. That is my own opinion. So Ibrahim Traoré is thinking ahead of everyone. He's getting to understand that jail cannot solve all the problems or insecurity. It can only add serious security threat in the society. So Ibrahim Traoré is making sense. For this one, he made a lot of sense here. And this one should go to all the state, the president and the state governors. It's not every single offender that should be sent to jail. It's not every single offense that should worth going to jail for. There are offenses that will need, rehabilitate the person, or send the person to do community service, or tell the person to pay fine, and that's it. But sending them to jail, may also impose, you know, security threat in the society. When they come out, they become worse. That's my opinion. So kudos to Ibrahim Traoré. Thank you very much, guys. So please, if you're joining me here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel, put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I drop a video. Please give me a thumbs up as well. Comment where you're watching me from. Thank you very much, and see you guys in the next one.